Hello everyone, welcome back to another GMOD TARDIS. This is a new one. I've been... actually, this one got a request, actually, and I was planning to do it anyway, but I thought when I was some requests out there, I better step on it a bit more. This is a new GMOD TARDIS. This is a new Hartnell one. So, if we look at the entity, so that's the original one I looked at about a year ago now. And we're looking at this one, so it's known on the menu as the Hartnell TARDIS. It's made by someone called Torrent64, and it's the same person who made the Monk TARDIS. This one here as well, and that was pretty good. So, and this one does seem pretty good as well. So here we are in a Potter's Lane, as you can see. I'm gonna open up the old scrapyard, and here it is. So actually, let's have a bit of a comparison. Actually, so as a comparison, so this is the, like I said, the original one I looked at. This one hasn't really changed really since then. Actually, this one looks a lot more sort of weathered and such. The St. Giant sign looks a lot more sort of worn through. This map isn't really good for lighting, is it? Can I add more light? Hang on. There we go, that's much better. There we go. We need more light in here. Right. So yeah, it's a bit more sort of, it looks a bit more sort of worn down and stuff. I like the keyhole here as well. There's a nice little sort of silver thing around the keyhole. You can do a bit of customization, so you can give it some different lamps. You can give it a smaller lamp, or a slightly taller lamp, or with the windows, that just leans these ones in. So yeah, I think that one has it as well, does it? No, this one just has the... What am I standing on? Oh, it's the lamp. There's no way of turning off the light up cable. I've put it the lowest it can be. Go away, television. So let's have a look inside. Let's just get a review. Just makes the game easier when there's only one on. So you go through the door. You get these nice little like light box and little roundels, and then we've got the door. Oh, actually, it reminds me. If you stand outside, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a very faint exterior hum noise, like what it was in An Earthly Child when he goes like, "Oh, you can hear the hum." It's very, very quiet. I have turned the volume a bit down for this, so you might not hear it, but it is there. It's very, very faint, but there is a hum. So here's the room itself. Actually, compared to the original, the other Hartnell TARDIS, it's a lot sort of dimmer. So you got the printed roundels on the side here. You got a bird cage. You've got a working chair. I'm in the ceiling now. You've got the sort of pillar. Ooh, that's very nicely detailed. Never noticed how detailed that pillar was. It's got a proper ceiling. With the other one, this one, you could choose to give it a ceiling, or you could what else you could do with it? You could make it so it was like the set, so you'd have like a spotlights hanging. But they've given us a bit more sort of a nice, friendly sort of a different sort of style of a ceiling here. I do quite like with the sort of lights with the hexagon, like not sort of. It's all a bit jaunty, isn't it? So you've got the fake roundels. You've got the sort of these sort of blue light box things. You've got the fault locator at the back, which has the big code on it, all these sort of spotlights on it. Nice proper chunky roundels. You've got the clock. You got this thing. No Among Us face on this one, like the Twice Upon a Time one. You got these little drawers. They don't open. So tables, a little sphere thing, chair. I believe through here, yes, you've got more rooms. So you've got the world's weirdest corridor. I don't really know what that is. It's like a fridge, weird fridge. We got this food machine, which doesn't do anything. You've got the chairs, which don't come out. You've got the space-time visualizer from what episode is it? It's the Chase that they have it in. Currently, it's staring at missing texture on Uranus. Uranus. I think. Oh, there's more sun lounges.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
And Goku's here. See, this task is everything. I didn't slightly jump when I opened that. No, shut up. You jump. So this task is everything. You've even got a Saiyan. I don't know. I've never watched a Dragon Ball. Anyway, console. What have you got for the console? Well, does it have a little cabinet underneath? I swear it had some. It has got that. You can't open it. It's got the same sort of control. As you can see, they've filled the panels around. So the main demat lever is at the back. Well, normally it's at the front. Device mode security. You got your ooh, nice funky noise there for your destination setting. I don't think there's actually a door. There's that door switch, but that opens the doors. This one isn't really designed to have because normally when you select these, you can choose to have the double doors, like I've got that, or classic doors, which means that you only get the interior door. I guess that's what this is designed for. So there's no way I think of shutting the interior, closing the sort of roundel door. Do like that noise for the switch. It's a very satisfying noise. That's the HADs. You got the spin setting there. Some little dials. Or does that bit turn? No. That's your power switch, which is very eerie. It's very dark. I think you've got the light on the door and then just... Ooh, that's cool. Well, I found the thumbnail. Let's turn that back on. There's a nice little delay with all the switches I found as well. And I do like these levers. I like the noise. Oh, you can actually turn the scanner on. Wasn't it? So at the moment it's just... I don't know, that looks like just a picture from all the episodes. And you can turn it on. You got a little screen of just some bricks. Well, that's for vortex flight. Well, they'll make little noises as well. That's nice. You got the cloak switch. I love these switches on soft repair. And I imagine that's manual view. Yes, so you can. Oh, it's got the old warping noise, which I think, yeah, the Twice Upon I think it came from the Twice Upon a Time one that had that noise. It's very quiet on the inside as well, but that is how the rotor moves. It was very sort of slow and jagged, and that's the disable console button. I'm not going to turn it off because sometimes it bugs and it doesn't turn off again, it doesn't turn back on. So essentially what that means is you can press all the buttons and it doesn't do anything, and I've moved my hand, that's why I'm walking away from the console. So I think that's all the settings you get with the default console, because this has got a lot of different choices. So you have some alternate versions, so I think they have actually made more exteriors, I believe. Let's have a quick look at those. Oh, that's the lights. Oops, didn't want to do that. Actually, can we... we'll do them with this, hang on. So if we click, so we have pilot box. So it's the same, but it's just a bit cleaner. So you can have the slanted windows, police box signs. Or you can take one off. I think it's got the different lamps. You can have like taller lamp stuff. What's all the different skins? You can make it red. You can make it give it the black windows, red with black windows, white with a blue window, and red with a blue window. That's nice. Let's give it the black windows actually. Well, that. So it's just a cleaner version of the default. So this is how the double doors work. So that's more what you'd have. That's what you used to have in the 60s. But then there's also the Massacre box. This is from the Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve, where they only had the front. It was held up with wood. And they made sort of crap. It looks like it was generated with AI, doesn't it? And then the back was just plain wood. So, yeah, that's a thing they use. This is the one they used in the later series. This is sort of the I think this was the one that Troutman used a lot as well. So it's got so the police box signs and the windows don't match. It was a bit sort of shabby, but you see this in sort of his last series, his later series, I think in his final series, so the series 3 and 4, I think you see this police box, I think. Do you see it in series 3? I know you see it in series 4, you see it in 10th Planet, and then Troutman uses it for pretty much his entire run. Of course, the other thing, of course, Troutman has, of course, it switches side. But, yeah, the interior, I believe, stays the same for all of them. Yes, but there are more settings. Right, click here. If you go down past alternate versions, you have settings, and these are all the things you can change. Does the Monk one have any? Oh, the Monk's one's got a load as well. I guess these are added, so you can have the dimensional control off, which I can't remember if I showed off. But yeah, this one has a load of settings, so you can have what is the default one out of these. The only problem is these reset every time you play the game. So so if you want to have a specific type, you have to go through all these settings again, which is quite annoying. You have the different door types. You can exclude from random decoration. Big door. So I believe big door means Actually, what does big door mean? Let's change. So let's say I have... I see that means the interior door. So let's have Planet of the Giants. What was the Planet of the Giants interior door like? Oh, it's a different noise. So I bet the Twice About Time one... I think I know what this one is going to be. Yes, okay, so if you just want a different sound effect for the door, that's what that is. Also, you have the communicator, so you can have a different exterior on it if you want. Right, what are we on? Pilot light poles. Let's just turn some of these on and see what we'll get. So exterior hum, you can have different hums. So if you want it to sound like the Peter Cushing movies, if you want. When's that going to be a TARDIS? When's that going to be a mod for this? Come on, devs, come on, TARDIS mod makers. We want that. And I know you watch these because I've had comments from several of you, so please. Takeoff, landing, and flight. I guess this is like the warping effect. So let's have the Cushing ones on for that actually. So for the exterior hum, we'll have Doctor Who and the Daleks. If you've never seen the Peter Cushing Doctor Who movies, do, because they're quite silly. DMAT shake, so we can have the room rock as we take off. Interior hum. What I set as the exterior hum. Doctor in the Dark. So let's have the same for the inside as well. Lighting. So we can have it a bit light. I think I might know what Edge of Destruction is. I think I might know what that is. Let's have daylight white. So I guess that means it's a bit brighter. Entrance music. Never. So you can have it plays like a little bit of music when you go in the TARDIS for the first time. That also has it. The Gatwa one, the Gatwa Tenant one. That has a similar thing. It plays a little bit of music. I think it's the music from when you first see it in the Star Beast. I think that's what the track's from. Fault locator will have... Let's have a different fault locator from the default. Canopy lighting. Disabled, grounded, hanging. Let's have grounded. I assume that you have the spotlights on the floor. Roundel wall. So we'll have... so we can have the hexels. I guess it's like the Twice Upon a Time one. Those sort of ones they had, which I think were nicked from the archive thing from They're the Doctor. But we'll have... Yeah, let's have them, because I think I know what the 3D round... We've got to assume what the 3D round was going to look like. Wall column... A wall colour. So we have white, beige... Let's have beige. So I think Cool Ash is that sort of greeny sort of one. And we'll have the Yerometer, which is just, I think, it's a panel on the TARDIS, and then you can have it reset. So let's see what our custom... Oh, can you hear the diddly diddly? I recognise that from the film. Alright. So we have... Oh! What the hell? Okay, I don't know what grounded light... Okay, what's the grounded light thing done? I don't know. I guess these are the light... Oh, that's the hexagon thing. I don't know what this is. I've made some sort of prison? I've made this task very busy all of a sudden. Here's the hexagons. Wait, what's the different fault locator? Oh, it's just printed on. Wait, what's the fault locator thing from? The pilot. So this is the pilot. If you didn't know, there was an unmade pilot of Unearthly Child, the first part of Unearthly Child, and yeah, it's the same but different. It's not on iPlayer because Unearthly Child isn't on my player for some reason. But if you have BritBox, I think Classic is still on BritBox, right? You can watch the pilot on there. So it's the same but different. It's quite strange. So you can see that the walls are all like beige now as well. As you can see in here, it was all that sort of nice, cool, sort of minty green. Right, here's the Yerometer. The Yerometer doesn't do anything, I think. It just looks cool. It's like a Adventure in Space and Time. Let's take off, shall we? Oh! Oh, didn't I have a different noise set for that? For the takeoff thing. This is what the TARDIS in the Doctor Who movie sounds like. The Cushing movie. I think if I remember, oh look, it moves when you're in flight. Oh, that's so cool. What's the vortex look like? Oh, I love that flight noise. Wait, you know just what the Dalek City sounds like in the first movie? I'm pretty sure that's what the Dalek City sounds like. I love that. I love that noise. And then handbrake. Power back on. There we go. We've crashed somewhere, I think, haven't we? Let me avoid all these weird posts everywhere. I don't know, what am I doing? We can use the scanner. Oh, all the levers are down here now. Because used to be... No, they were always there. Oh, we've crashed outside the world, I think. Are we on a... Oh, well, at least we're flat. The TARDIS has taken us outside the universe. This is why you don't fly and put the handbrake on in the middle of flight. You end up outside time and space. Oh dear. Right. I better get going before. I don't know. God knows what happens.
He's a funny guy, this man.